Interrupting human reproduction usually requires a significant physiological intervention. To stop a single microscopic event, traditional birth control methods flood the entire body with steady chemical instructions. For many, managing fertility means overriding the natural endocrine system. By using synthetic hormones to keep the ovaries in a state of dormancy, these chemicals travel through every system, often resulting in daily side effects. This raises a specific question. Is it possible to halt the reproductive process without interfering with the body's natural chemical equilibrium? Medical science offers a strictly physical solution, the tubectomy. In a procedure lasting roughly 20 minutes, doctors rely on mechanical intervention rather than systemic chemical overrides. Permanent sterilization works by precisely disconnecting a single physical pathway rather than attempting to reprogram the entire internal engine. This diagram illustrates the female reproductive system as a structural transit network, stripping away biological complexity. On this map, the ovaries function as independent hubs, producing both eggs and essential hormones, while the uterus serves as the central destination. Connecting these points is a narrow corridor, the fallopian tube. This is the sole highway an egg can take to meet traveling sperm. The surgical challenge is reaching this internal highway. These tubes sit deep within the protective space of the lower abdominal cavity. One common access method is the laparoscopic tubectomy. Surgeons insert a tiny camera through a minimal entry point in the abdomen to navigate the internal space. Alternatively, a mini laparotomy involves a small, direct incision made low on the abdomen, allowing the surgeon to access the tubes manually. Regardless of the entry method, the objective is the same: to locate and isolate the specific corridor connecting the ovaries to the uterus. Once the abdomen is accessed, the surgeon identifies and separates the fallopian tubes from the surrounding tissue. The surgeon then creates a physical roadblock. The tube is either tightly clamped with a medical clip, or it is tied and cut to ensure the pathway is severed. In other cases, the pathway is sealed using precisely targeted heat energy, fusing the tissue layers permanently. The bridge is officially out. Sperm ascending from the uterus and eggs released by the ovaries now encounter an impassable physical barrier. The instruments are removed, the small incisions are closed, and the entire structural change is completed in 20 to 40 minutes. This millimeter-scale roadblock provides a level of protection that hormonal methods often struggle to match, without the need for daily maintenance or chemical cycles. This physical intervention leads to a logical question. If the road is destroyed, where does the naturally released egg go? The human body handles this detour naturally. Because it cannot pass through the blocked tube, the microscopic egg simply breaks down and is absorbed into the surrounding cellular environment. While the transit route is gone, the ovaries, the chemical factories of the system, remain untouched and continue their work. Because the ovaries remain undisturbed, the body's natural hormone production continues exactly as it did before the surgery. This anatomical reality clarifies several common misconceptions. A tubectomy doesn't trigger early menopause. It has no mechanism for altering a woman's moods or internal chemistry. The proof of this intact biological ecosystem is the patient's menstrual cycle. Since the hormonal signals are unbroken, normal periods continue without interruption. By utilizing the smallest possible mechanical change, a tubectomy allows for lifelong reproductive autonomy while leaving the woman's biological identity entirely intact.